You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dini Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, hello and welcome to another awesome episode of Inside the Music or Inside the Book. Inside the business, where we dive into the minds of the people who create marvelous things. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. So one time for my people who are indigos, crystalline or starseeds, or for my Vigilantes audience family, and 2 times for my people who are vegetarian or vegans. If you're like me, we are averaging over 37,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 4 solid years. I appreciate all you guys who've been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, art, movies, and research in every aspect, and we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award-winning artists to nominees to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology geniuses, visual artists, from authors to professors and aliens, or people who think they're aliens. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and talk to me. So check it out. To book an interview or just to share a real cool story, email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com, and that's V as in Victor. I'm passionate about what I do, just as passionate about what you do, and together, yes, together, we can get your voice heard by the people who should hear it. So let's create something incredible. You know the number to dial, 701-801-9813. Text that number to your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from our website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. Feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much and we take up the entire hour. And as always, all episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/onlyonemediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes Store, or over at our website. And that goes for every single episode that we ever aired.
There's nothing like a great cup of coffee. And Nautical Star Coffee carry delicious coffee in their online store. It tastes amazing, and it's made fresh to order. Located in North Carolina, Nautical Star Coffee wants to be your go-to online coffee store. Like you, they were tired of the same old mediocre coffee that cost a fortune but had little flavor to show for it. At Nautical Star Coffee, there's no minimum purchase required. Sometimes you just want 1 bag of coffee, and that's fine with them. Their coffee is roasted, bagged, and shipped at the time of your order to ensure freshness. They search for the best coffee blends from Honduras, Colombia, and Costa Rica to give you the greatest cup of coffee. They're also veteran-owned and operated and truly value your coffee needs. If you want the coffee labeled with your own logo, let them know. They can do that for you. Perfect for restaurants that want to have their own coffee brand, and great for your local company or small business too. Start shopping right now at nauticalstarcoffee.com. That's nauticalstarcoffee.com.
Yo, what is up, and welcome to another awesome episode of Vigilantes Radio Podcast right here on iHeartRadio, and I'm your host, Dini-Mussolini. We have a very special guest. Actually, we have quite a few guests for tonight. So stick around for all of that. You won't be sorry. Our interviews go beyond the music, the books, the films, the acting, the businesses, the technology, the education. We go into the minds of these artists and entrepreneurs and just awesome people who are out here delivering their gifts to the world and for you and I. So with that, let's go ahead and welcome our next guest on. It's a group called Meant2B. Welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Doing great. Well, guys, welcome to the show. I'm glad that you were able to join us. So if you be so kind, man, just introduce yourselves and, be a cool place to start.
Go ahead, Del.
Well, my name is Dele. One half of the group Meant2B.
My name is Trey. Go ahead.
I was going to say from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma originally. Reside right now between Oklahoma and LA.
Yep, my name is Trey. I'm the other half of the group. And like I said, originally from Oklahoma City. And we started going, like I said, back and forth to LA. Right now, not being in LA as much because of the COVID restrictions. But so ready to get back to it.
Definitely, man, definitely. So I know with all the things going on with COVID-19, how has that really affected your music?
Well, this is Trey speaking. Basically, right now, I think for everybody in the music industry, it made you sort of kind of rebrand and rework how you music. Less live shows, less things of that nature. So you have to really focus on your craft. Focus on. I guess people have to get back to making really good music. Number one. Also have to get back to making a lot more visuals, because a lot of people want to be online now, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, things of that nature, or having great interviews. They'd rather get back to getting a lot more personally, I guess, showing more your personality and just basically being more accessible to the fan base, because right now you can't reach them physically, so you got to have to reach them visually.
Yeah. And, this thing is, helping some people in a way, especially creative beings, with being creative, thinking outside the box, because a lot of us are at home and there's nothing we can do about that. But, so what about the whole journey for Meant2B? How did you guys come together and create this group?
Well, we started as a group. We met in college, and we met each other at a party. We both dabbing in music a little bit at the time. And so at that point in time, we both did music. We had a talent show coming up. At that point in time, we just felt like we were just doing it for the ladies. So we did a talent show. It was a huge success. And from there, everything else is history.
Yep, exactly. We met, and then, like I said, just to piggyback on what Dudley said, just Trey. When we started off also too, opening up for several other artists. Our first big break was we opened up a major venue for. We opened for 50 Cent, Busta Rhymes, and a bunch of those artists. We got a big showcase. We had Eclipse and all those guys. It was back when everybody was popping, and then from there on, we started getting more and more shows. And then eventually, we started getting calls from different labels and calls from different venues and calls across the country to travel. And, and our music started picking up steam on radio. And we just, every year we just wanted to improve and expand our fan base. And here we are now, talking to you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So what about that first ever performance that you guys done together? Like, do you remember that night or that moment?
Trash, no.
I mean, to us,
really?
It's going to be trash. It's going to be trash. To us, it's going to be trash compared to where we're at right now. But I would say it lit a light in us based on the fact of our response, because we got a great response. Mm-hmm. We won the talent show, so the response was great. But we're extra critical on ourselves. This is Deli speaking, by the way. But we're very critical on ourselves. So when we look back at stuff, then we're like, it's not as good as it could be, so we consider it trash. But they were listening. They listened to it. They loved it. It was a great performance. The girls were screaming. And as long as the girls are screaming, we're good.
Yeah. Let me clarify. Looking back on ourselves. We're like, oh my God, what were we thinking? That type of. I think every artist does that. They look back at that first show or that first album. I was like, what was I thinking? Or what was I wearing, man? You thought it was a good idea to put on this outfit, But but the response was great though.
Definitely. I mean, what has changed in the years and, the time that has passed as you guys have, evolved into different, better artists? What has changed in your stage performance?
I think our music makes your stage performance change. This is Deli speaking again. I think every year we grow, every year we mature into something different. So we put that in our music, and then we also listen to people going through certain things, and so that's what makes our stage presence change, our performance change, because our music changes. So that allows for our performance to change.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's next? I know, man, and I've been saying it for months now, but this year seems to be canceled. And I know that's far-fetched. I know that's far-fetched, but still, man, there's still time to do whatever it is that we want to do in life. So what's on the horizon for you guys?
For us, right now, we just put out a new song. Actually, the single drops tomorrow. Actually, everywhere it's already picking up steam. It's called "I Can't Breathe." And we basically wrote a song about what's going on today. Social injustices and we need some police reform. We wrote a song about all that. And what's on the horizon is honestly us and our distribution label, Empire. We're just going to keep making great music, and we're also going to keep being advocates and activists for what's going on in the world. Because that's, like I said, we always said that, like, as artists, we have a job to try to portray what's going on today and give a voice, give a soundtrack to what's going on. Yeah. So that's very important to us at the same time.
And also provide music that provides some healing and also some ways to get through things, So that's what we consider this an art form that helps people with life in general,
Exactly.
Yeah. I know it's like touch and go subjects, very touchy for some people, emotional, offensive, even for even groups amongst the community. You have the ones who don't say anything, the ones who do. The ones who do are mad at the ones who don't, and the ones who don't are saying that the ones who do is a little too much. But still, there's division there. And are you guys concerned about your fans' emotions and feelings about music and, their opinions and how it could, they're singing too much about it, or they're not singing enough about it. The whole please me button topic.
I mean, I think in music in general, anytime you make a song, you worry about that. I mean, but even now in this day and time, it's more sensitive, and so all we can do is what we believe. I mean, because at the end of the day, we have to do what's from our heart, because if it's not from our heart, it's not going to come off good. You're not going to accept it as well, and it's not representing us. And so we can worry about that, but worrying about it might hinder. I mean, I understand from the business standpoint, you got to look about how you go about doing things, but we still got to present ourselves, because in this world of people love reality, and as real as it gets, and we're just being ourselves. So hopefully they accept what we do from that when it comes to that.
Yeah, and this is Trey speaking. Also, to piggyback what he's saying, though, I think people have a lot of short memories. Music has always been, like I said, a soundtrack for life. I mean, when James Brown came out with "Say It Loud," you know what I mean? I mean, that was back in the day, and he created a whole movie. He's a legend. Or even think about Marvin Gaye, what's going on. There's always been social songs. "We Are the World," you know what I mean? There's always
Oh, I think we lost them. Yeah, they completely dropped off. So hopefully they'll call back before the time runs out. Teaching moment. So, every moment is a miracle. Though we often take this world and this life for granted, the fact that we exist, experiences, and even thrive against unimaginable odds. You're already a winner because you are here today, living and breathing and capable of making decisions, thinking thoughts, taking actions and accomplishing great things. A whole miraculous universe is available to you here in this moment. Those people who are able to tap into just a fraction of their potential enjoy stunning levels of success and achievement. Imagine what would happen if you were to do the same right now. Though you make mistakes, though others may have hurt you, though you may be weary and filled with regret, this is still life, and it's full of positive possibilities for you. So step back for a moment and look at the whole picture. Consider the boundless magnitude of your good fortune. Live every moment as if it were the most miraculous thing that you could ever imagine. And honestly, it is. So take it for that. All right, they're back. We only have 2 minutes left, but let's get them back on so at least we can find out where we can connect with them online. What's up, gentlemen?
Oh, yeah,
welcome back. Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
Yes.
Lost signal or something. I don't know what the last thing you heard from us, but
yeah.
we're back.
Yeah, we said to pub our social media. You said,
yes, sir.
Our online presence. Go ahead, Deli. You can hit it.
Well, you can check us out on everything. You can go to Meant2BOnline.com to get all our sites. On Instagram, we're at The Real Meant2B, and on Facebook, we're Facebook.com, Meant2B Music, and then YouTube, Meant2B TV. And Meant2B is MEANT, the number 2, letter B, all together.
Yep, MEANT, the number 2, letter B, Meant2B.
All right. Well, gentlemen, I want to thank you guys so much. We're running out of time. But yeah, it's been a pleasure getting your insights on your music and things of that nature. I hope we can connect soon in the future, and I'll be watching.
All right,
definitely, for sure, man. Thank you for having us, brother.
Yeah, make sure y'all download I Can't Breathe at midnight.
Yep. All right. It comes out tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep, midnight.
All right. Midnight, guys. You heard them. Download it. Support.
All right, man.
All right, gentlemen, take care.
All right.
You too.
Later.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/only1mediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, any app that's on a Google Play or iTunes store, or our website. And that goes from every single episode that we've ever aired. If you'd like to request music or a particular guest or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@only1mediagroup.com. If it's music, please label it by artist and title. Here's my disclaimer. We are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, you can scratch all of that because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Nah, just kidding. On behalf of myself, Dini-Mussolini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, as well as Spreaker. We always follow back. That is the number one rule. Okay, well, just remember to be yourself and be absolutely great at just doing that. Avoid being too comfortable because you're messing with your potential when you do that. Peace and have a good night.
are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.